Holy smokes, Batman! With comics raking in $1 billion a year, the industry hasn't lost its superpowers.
I like comic books because the narrative is so plot-driven and it relies a lot on visuals.
I feel like I like the emotional content. I like the focus on identity and personal narratives.
It was scary, gnarly. I thought it was, bad boy material.
NYU students love their comics so much that some of them even come together to create their own. The university's Comic Book League is a club that welcomes all who wants to join them in pursuing this passion. NYU sophomore Emily Sillers is the president of the Comic Book League. For her, comics are a world of wonder.
Reading comics has just been a joy. It's an escape from everyday life, and it's beautiful.
Sillers received a cartoon studies certificate from the Center of Cartoon Studies, a fine arts institution in Vermont, and wanted to share her craft with fellow students. She discovered NYU's Comic Book League last year, but also found it was fading away after some key students graduated. The club struggled to gain members at Club Fest, so she tried unconventional methods.
I drew flyers for us and printed them out on colored paper, and we didn't have a table, so we did tape them to our shirts and my backpack and everything and just say, hey, do you like comics? Please, will you join?
And to club advisor Sarah McGough, Sillers has been nothing short of a real-life Wonder Woman by resurrecting the club from the ashes.
Emily came around. It was really exciting because she had a strong background in comic books, and she really just wanted to get involved and make the club something special and fun for the NYU community, and I think she achieved that.
So special that even comic book novices like freshman Isabella LaRusso are caught up in the excitement.
There's whiteout.
The first comic book I read was the one we made last semester.
Not even.
This is supposed to be therapeutic.
Make your mistakes.
So if the president of the club can publish stick figure comics, anyone can publish a comic.
And comics have recently gotten even more juice with blockbuster movies like Wonder Woman and Black Panther. NYU Cinema Studies professor Dana Poland believes part of the sustaining appeal of comics lies in their universality.
Comic films translate across cultures. You might not understand English, but you could understand images of fighting, special effects, etc.
The popularity of comic book figures at the movies, he says, boosts the fan base across the board.
I have an 11-year-old son, and when we go to comic book stores, you see more and more people who don't fit the mold of the very geeky, nerdy, subculture focused fan. I think they become much more generalized.
And the group will soon have their own creation to share. This year's comic book will have its own style, featuring original characters created by the members.
We're going to have a beautiful publication that they can say, yeah, my work's in this book. We made a book together.
I do like her.
Together, they will don the capes of comic book artists. For NYU Tonight, I'm Sabrina Lowe.